with Michael Jepsen-Jensen, and Michael Jepsen-Jensen is the rider alongside him on the starting grid here in white, with Marko Levyshin, the Ukrainian, riding in blue, and the defending champion Andžej Ļebedeva goes in red. And Jepsen-Jensen is definitely one to watch out for here back in the series, and many feel he will be a real contender as well. Bike Rev for Heat 3 here in Bydgoszcz, where they go, and gate 3 does not work out there for Michael Jepsen-Jensen, charging across from the outside. Dimitri Bydgoszcz in yellow really made that work. Bydgoszcz has the advantage. Ļebedev's in second, is tight there on the back straight. Jepsen-Jensen not being given too much room by Marko Levyshin. He'll try and turn back off the fourth turn to reclaim third place, but it's Dimitri Bydgoszcz here who race leads. The battle is on for third. Jepsen-Jensen can't quite move over Levyshin for now, so Bydgoszcz leads here from Ļebedev's, and the battle on for third with Jepsen-Jensen trying to force a way through.
Yeah, perfect track condition for Bydgoszcz. Come from gate 4, that little bit of dirt on the outside. This track normally is you could ride right up against the fence going into turns 1 and 2. The history of it when I've been around here and watched many races around here as well. And he was in the right place right now. But under pressure, Ļebedeva is trying to get up there with him. He's going deep, trying to cut the bike back to see if he can get underneath him when he is moving so wide.
Two separate races here, and Jepsen-Jensen gets through into third place, although he might get done out by Levyshin on the exit. They're still scuffling away. Dimitri Bydgoszcz holds off Ļebedeva for the win. Tight for third place, and round the outside comes Jepsen-Jensen to snatch a point off Levyshin off that final turn. 1 point for Jepsen-Jensen, but 3 for Dimitri Bydgoszcz with the fast start from the outside, and then fending off Ļebedeva, the defending champion, throughout the race. And Jepsen-Jensen forced him to a recovery out there to get third place from Levyshin. So confirmation of the result of Heat 3, a win for Dimitri Bydgoszcz. Second place, Andžej Ļebedeva. 1 for Jepsen-Jensen in white, and Patrick Dudek also in this race. Dudek off the inside in red, Ļebedev's in blue off gate 2, Milik in white off gate 3, Madsen in yellow off the outside. Heat 6. Green light on from the referee. Away they go. Dudek lifting a bit there off the inside gate, but still gets to the bend in front of Ļebedeva. So Madsen did go for the outside, but he was squeezed out, and he's now in third place, but might go second here. Madsen turning back for the inside to go past Dudek into bend 3, but Ļebedev's race leads. Madsen overshoots slightly. Dudek trying to come back down the inside in red. Madsen just gets second place. Ļebedev's with the lead. Madsen goes out wide on bend 2. Dudek trying the inside. Madsen's just about back round him, and whilst they're scrapping away, Ļebedev's pulling clear.
Yeah, this is the second time on the racetrack these boys had a chance to adjust things, and the defending champ Ļebedev's out front, used every bit of the racetrack to get himself there. Leon Madsen's tucked back in on second place now. They have a race there. Dudek, the biggest loser in this race, just didn't get track position right, but look at Leon Madsen, he's still putting the pressure on Ļebedeva.
Oh, he certainly is. He's moving through on the inside. Ļebedeva just clamping off there on turns 1 and 2. Ļebedev's having to ride with eyes in the back of his head, because Leon Madsen crawling around all over the back of him here. Around the final turn, he's gone wide off that bend now. Ļebedeva comes in mid-track towards the finishing line, and Ļebedeva gets there in front of Madsen with Dudek in third place and Milik out the back. Well, much more speed there about Leon Madsen in Heat 6, gets himself on the board with 2 points, but Andžej Ļebedev's the man trying to hang on to the Speedway Euro Championship title, and just like Leon Madsen, both going for a third title this season, and Ļebedeva gets the victory in that one. And like you said, Sam, Patrick Dudek, the loser there, only gets 1 point out of Heat 6. Ļebedev's race winner, Madsen second, Dudek third, and Milik at the back.
Yeah, Milik coming off that gate will help you.
3 riders in Heat 12 are on the 5-point mark. Kasper Verina in red on 5, Timo Lahti in blue just the 1, Ļebedev's in white with 5, and Fredrik Jakobsen in yellow with 5. So whoever wins this race will be the meeting leader after 3 races complete, and indeed the second place would put that rider in second overall. That's how it shakes out.
I'll guarantee you all 4 of these riders will be looking to get to that dirt first, so it could be a little bit messy.
Verina inside, Lahti gate 2, Ļebedev's gate 3, Jakobsen gate 4. Heat 12 gets underway, and Timo Lahti quite a good start, but Verina gets there and tries to shuffle them up, and turning back, Fredrik Jakobsen in yellow, he gets there, but Verina will turn back again into the third bend, and Verina here race leads from Jakobsen with Lahti going third. I think there's trouble for Ļebedeva here. Ļebedev's got mechanical trouble, looking down on the bike, he's still going, and at the back, it's Verina with the lead. Second place is Fredrik Jakobsen, great scrap between those two out in front. Lahti in third, and Ļebedev's coming to a stop here.
Oh, shame for him. The championship defender is not even getting around this racetrack, but out in front right there, Kasper Verina, really good first lap to get himself positioned right here. It looks like he might just be able to clinch it with Fredrik Jakobsen, doing everything he can to keep the pace with him.
Every point counts for the Speedway Euro Championship, and Andžej Ļebedeva will score 0 in Heat 12. That's Kasper Verina, who's onto his last lap. Fredrik Jakobsen in second place, Timo Lahti in third. That looks like the way they are shaping up. They go past the Ļebedevs on the centre green, whose bike is still running, but clearly not got the power he wanted as they cross the finishing line. Casper Bruyne wins it. Second place, Fredrik Jakobsen, and third, Timo Lahti. And Casper Bruyne is now the meeting leader after 3 rounds of races here in Bydgoszcz. And Fredrik Jakobsen, with that second place in that race, is second in the meeting at this stage. And we saw Leon Madsen run a last place early on. We've now seen a no score for Andžej Ļebedevs as well. Bruyne winning hit 12, Jakobsen second, Lahti in third place.
U24 pojechał do Szwecji, by zbierać to doświadczenie. Wystartował w meczu we wtorek, wystartował w meczu w środę. To doświadczenie dziś tam zebrane, a że wyciąga świetnie wnioski, no to o tym już żeśmy się dzisiaj mieli okazję przekonać. On ma 5 punktów w kasku czerwonym, w niebieskim Rasmus Jensen punktów 6, Andżej Ļebedeva punktów 5. Bardzo potrzebuje mistrza Europy tych punktów i Szymon Woźniak w kasku żółtym z 4. pola. Czy to wykorzysta Szymon i czy dorzuci do tego jeszcze znajomość toru w Bydgoszczy? Jak na razie górą Andżej Ļebedeva. No on potrzebuje tych punktów 5, to jest mało, no ale co z tego, że on potrzebuje, jak tych punktów potrzebuje też Szymon Woźniak. Nigdy nie był stałym uczestnikiem cyklu SEC. Zawsze jako rezerwowy albo z dziką kartą, tak jak dziś. Jest pierwszym rezerwowym. Kto wie, no, żużel jest urazowym sportem i on zdaje sobie sprawę z tego, że może tutaj za każdym razem w kolejnych zawodach oczywiście nie, że liczy na to, że któryś z zawodników nie będzie startował, że będzie kontuzjowany, ale że cały czas jest pod parą i jeśli otrzymuje szansę, to tę szansę chce wykorzystać, a szczególnie przed własną publicznością. Szymon Woźniak, za jego plecami Andżej Ļebedeva, trzeci jedzie Rasmus Jensen, a tym razem bez punktu Nazar Parnicki. No i chyba, jeśli chodzi o radość dziś tutaj na bydgoskim stadionie, to chyba najgłośniejsza owacja po tej drugiej, kolejnej trójce Szymona Woźniaka. O ile w poprzednim jego starcie mówiliśmy, że no, rywale niekoniecznie byli z najwyższej półki, no to teraz pokonanie Rasmusa Jensena, świetnie dziś czującego się w Bydgoszczy, i mistrza Cierniak, obaj z realnymi szansami na to, by znaleźć się w czołowej dwójce, ale przede wszystkim by znaleźć się na pozycjach 3-6, a więc pojechać w tym wyścigu ostatniej szansy. Ściana wody nad bydgoskim stadionem. Organizatorzy nie zdecydowali się na kosmetykę toru, zdecydowali, by zawodnicy wyjechali na to. Emil Maroszek w kasku czerwonym i w kasku białym, Tom Brennan, kto najlepiej, Andżej Ļebedeva i Mateusz Cierniak ze startu. Ļebedeva wykorzystał to, że za szeroko gdzieś tam pojechał Mateusz Cierniak. Teraz Cierniak musiał sobie najpierw poradzić z Tomem Brennanem, by udać się w pogoń za Andżejem Ļebedewem. Ļebedew 7 punktów, jeśli dorzuci trójkę, no to będzie pewne miejsce w tym wyścigu ostatniej szansy, a więc on ciągle będzie w grze o to, by mieć jak najwyższą zdobycz punktową z tego turnieju, bo przypomnijmy, że liczą się do klasyfikacji przejściowej, klasyfikacji generalnej wszystkie punkty zdobyte w części zasadniczej zawodów, a więc w wyścigach od 1 do 20 i później te zdobyte w wielkim finale. Nie doliczamy punktów z wyścigu ostatniej szansy. Musi się teraz bronić, a nie obronił się niespodziewanie przed Tomem Brennanem Mateusz Cierniak. Wydawało się, że tak już spokojnie dowiezie w tych ekstremalnych warunkach tę dwójkę, a tu niczym diabeł z pudełka gdzieś tam pomiędzy Mateuszem Cierniakiem, szeroko podróżującym, a bandą bydgoskiego toru wyrósł jak z podziemi Brytyjczyk Tom Brennan i zabrał te 2 punkty naszemu reprezentantowi. Szkoda, bo to mógł być punkt na wagę miejsca czołowej szóstce. 3 punkty Andżej Ļebedeva, 2 nieoczekiwanie Tom Brennan, który przerwał swoją serię kolejnych jedynek, bo były 4 jedynki i teraz w ostatniej chwili wyrwał dwójkę Mateuszowi Cierniakowi, który do mety przyjechał na pozycji 3. bez punktu. Ten młodziutki Emil Maroszek.
That's it. Yeah, you would say that Szymon Woźniak would be the track expert in this race right here, considering Leon Madsen's not made it this far up against the guys here, because he knows how to get around this track. And Jesper Jensen will be loving that first choice he had on the inside to make that work out for him. But Ļebedevs has got to be happy in his situation with the Frenchman on the outside by himself.
Jensen, Ļebedeva, Wozniak and Berger for the last chance here in Bydgoszcz. 2 for the final required. Away they go. Wozniak, great start there from gate 3. Wozniak gets there and Jensen spins up completely on turn 2. Ļebedev's in second place. Around the outside here with speed is Berger. That did not work out at all for Michael Jensen. He's out the back and Szymon Wozniak here race leads with Ļebedev's in second place. Berger in third and Jensen outgated big time and could not get through.
Beautiful start when it counts. How's that one going right there for the only Polish rider in this race? And the crowd told him, just win this one, and he's doing a good job.
Certainly is with 2 laps to go. Szymon Wozniak leads. Ļebedev's working hard to take him into the final here. And Jensen in red trying to hit back there on Berger if something happens up front. But there's not too much hope, it would appear, for Michael Jensen trying to come through, but blocked out by Berger. And 1 lap to go. The Bydgoszcz fans roaring Wozniak on to a final here. Jensen still trying to pass Berger for third, but it won't do him any good points-wise or getting through to the final-wise, because that's going to be Szymon Wozniak and it's going to be Andžeja Ļebedeva in the final in Bydgoszcz. Jensen finishing fast down the inside, might just have slashed third place off Berger, but that matters not for point scoring or for qualifying for the final. Jensen misses out after a bad start from the inside. Szymon Wozniak is through. We saw him in the final in round 1 in Częstochowa a couple of years ago when he finished on the podium in third place. He's in the final again, along with Ļebedev's, the champion, in second place, and Berger. Ļebedev's in yellow. 3 Polish riders and 1 Latvian rider, the current SEC champion. Ļebedev's going off the outside gate here. Wozniak, Verina and Dudek inside him. What they're thinking at the moment?
Well, at this stage right now, you would think that there's a good chance that maybe the Speedway European champion could be a Polish rider after we get through the next 3 rounds, the way the stage is set here in this final here at Bydgoszcz.
Here we go. Riders coming into line for the last race of the night. An eventful meeting, incident-filled, thrills and spills along the way. 1 big race to come. Wozniak inside, Verina at gate 2, Dudek gate 3, Ļebedev's outside. The final of round 1 here in Bydgoszcz gets underway. Patrick Dudek in white got a sharp start, so too did Wozniak, and they're going to contest the first bend, turning back in blue. Kasper Verina, Dudek 1-1, Ļebedev's unbelievable as Wozniak hits the fence and goes down into bend 3. Ļebedev's came from nowhere, but down on the track is Szymon Wozniak, and he's not getting up anytime soon. They're still battling away. Dudek powering down the inside. Reds are on, red lights are on, red flags are out. Wozniak is down. Wow, what a first lap.
Wow, that was the professionals doing it the professional way, I would say right there. I think the referee's going to have a hard decision here, maybe only 1 decision.
He's
right
got to
now.
exclude someone, that's no doubt
well,
about that.
I just think that Szymon, if his handlebar is over the white line there, but because there's no rider on the inside, they might give him that little bit of a benefit of the doubt that he's okay, but it's down to the starting marshal's decision right now. You can just see right there, he looks like he's safe.
Verina has certainly got space to work with there on gate 2 in blue. Patrick Dudek in white off gate 3. And Andžeja Ļebedev's going in yellow off the outside. We have 3 remaining in the rerun of the final in Bydgoszcz. Who will it be? Verina, Dudek and Ļebedev's about to contest the second staging of the final of round 1 in Bydgoszcz. It gets underway, and again Dudek nails the start in white. Dudek gets there in front of Verina, who tried to move aside. Ļebedev's again trying to go in between, but this time he's closed down by Patrick Dudek. Dudek has to lead. Ļebedev's in second place. Verina in third, going for the inside as Dudek swings out wide. Now is he vulnerable as they both try and barrel through? It's still Patrick Dudek from Ļebedev's with Verina trying hard in third. Dudek leads, Ļebedev's chasing hard.
Yeah, Ļebedev's is finding all the little bumps in the track. See his back wheel losing traction just right there, and that's just giving him a disadvantage right there with Dudek out front and smoothly going through the corners.
Well, Patrick Dudek is committed here to go for the outside. That's the line he wants, and that's the line that is working for him, because as we saw earlier, as the race goes on, he's pulling clear, and Ļebedev's got a big threat from Verina on the third bend. I thought Verina was going to go there. He lost all ground in that manoeuvre, and it looks like we're set now with Patrick Dudek out in front again, reaching for a big line around the outside of bend 2, with Ļebedev's in second place, with Verina in third. He has never won a round of the Speedway Euro Championship, but Patrick Dudek does win in Bydgoszcz. Dudek wins it. Second place Ļebedev's, third Verina, and the 50th round of the Speedway Euro Championship goes to Patrick Dudek. Dudek from Ļebedev's. Verina was third. Dudek on top in Bydgoszcz.
Big time, big time. I tell you, that start he made, he repeated exactly what he did in the first attempt of this grand final here at Bydgoszcz, of making the start from gate number 3. It's not been the best one throughout the evening, but the confidence building that this was the place to be, and Dudek picked it, and twice he did it as far as making the jump and driving to the first corner. And Ļebedevs did a good job in the first attempt of this Heat 20 to be able to, or this grand final, to be able to get himself out in front, but it didn't come out. And the restaging of the final, Dudek, the winner of this one.